Britain's Got Talent saw the return of some familiar faces, and this week one of them was Andrew Derbyshire, who had previously auditioned for Pop Idol, but this week he wowed the judges with his rendition of Somebody Else's Guy. Here's what happened when I caught up with him a little bit earlier. Hello Andrew, my name's Ophelia, lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Ophelia.
Now, congratulations on getting through to the second stage of Britain's Got Talent. Oh, wicked. Now, you were previously on Pop Idol.
Yeah.
Did you find that your audition this time was more nerve-wracking than your Pop Idol audition, having to see Simon again and all that?
Do you know what? I think when you're a lot younger, I think I was like 18, 19, not again, I keep talking about my age, but as I'm a little bit older, honest to God, it was probably the most petrifying experience of my life. And I think when you're a bit younger, you just kind of just throw yourself on stage. But yeah, I would definitely say it was the most terrifying thing I've ever done.
But you're a bit more fearless when we're younger, aren't we?
Exactly. And also as well, a selection of my really good friends all kind of said the same thing. They said, God, it was really, really quite surprising to see you so nervous. Oh. So they saw it in my face as well. But yeah, you are a little bit fearless actually, aren't you? Just get on and do with it. Absolutely. Saying that, actually, I'm just doing my driving lessons at the moment.
Are you?
At 31.
Good for you.
And that's another stage in my life where I'm absolutely petrified every time I get in the car. You know, and then like my nieces and my cousins who are like 17 years of age, they're all picking me up from train stations. Aww. Fearless.
Oh, good luck on your driving test when it happens. Good luck.
I've just failed one.
Never mind, that one's in the past now. On to the next one.
Exactly.
And now you mentioned as well that when you're on Pop Idol, you felt almost like you weren't able to be yourself. Did you feel like you were under pressure to be a certain way?
No, I definitely don't think under pressure for myself and my family. Yeah, because I'm from Burnley, which is a northern town, and being gay up north in them days, I know I say them days and like it's forever, but it was like 12 years ago, especially with my family, it was quite difficult. And so yeah, in that sense I put a lot of pressure on myself, and probably I didn't need to, because then when I did kind of know who I was and came out, you know, everyone was so supportive. So I think going into Pop Idol and going into that competition, and it's what I always say, you have to be yourself, and maybe that comes with age now, but you have to be. And as I've been in for these shows, a couple of these shows before, I definitely wasn't 100% myself, because I was hiding behind somebody that I wasn't, basically.
And you gave it your all this weekend on the Britain's Got Talent auditions, didn't you? We saw.
Just love the word desperate. I mean, desperate sums it up, doesn't it, basically? I mean, I might as well have just like rolled on the floor begging.
Oh no!
No, I loved it. I did love it, but I'm my worst critique. But obviously, if I did get through to the next stages, especially the semi-final, which would be incredible, then I could obviously show the more, singing a ballad and bring it all in. So it's somewhere to go.
Absolutely.
But, no, I loved it. But again, I hate watching myself on telly. Oof.
Oh no, you look fantastic. It was nice to see your personality shine through as well.
Thank you.
Now, the song you sang, was that a song that means something dear to you? Somebody Else's Guy? Is that a song that means something to you, or do you just like the song?
Well, I was kind of referring it to about Simon, really, Somebody Else's Guy. I love soul music. I love all kinds of music, but I'm a big soul fan, and divas as well. So I love the Whitneys, the Mariahs, I love Tina Turner, I love Jocelyn Brown, and do you know what? It's a really good feel-good song. And what I like about it as well, because it's very difficult the most difficult thing in these TV shows is to choose the song, and I can't begin to tell you how difficult that is. And that song to me is perfect, because it starts off really quite soulful, quite slow, and then kicks in. What I always say is these people in Britain's Got Talent are literally sat in that audience all day, and I was one of the last contendants as well, so I've been there 9 hours stuck in like a room, and as you can imagine, your adrenaline just burst. I was like confetti. And I think it's good for the audience as well to get them going a little bit, which of course I did.
Yeah, you did. We were watching, and we were all getting involved as well. It was really nice to see, and the audience were really reacting. Now, you had a standing ovation from Alicia, David and Amanda, and finally Simon stood up. We saw your face. What were you thinking in that moment when Simon then joined them and stood up?
I honestly, it's the most overwhelming feeling ever, because I have met him before on Pop Idol, and it didn't go to plan, and again I was young and all the things I'd said, and to see Simon Cowell, I don't care what anybody says, you go into these competitions to impress the judges and to impress the nation as well, but you go to impress Simon, and just to get that, it felt like all that hard work that I'd been involved in for 12-13 years in being on the circuit, doing a few shows, doing the bad gigs, doing the good gigs, it just felt like everything was, you know, everything was worthwhile. It was an unbelievable feeling. Well, so much so I did a starfish in the middle of the stage.
Yeah, we saw, and you've got to do it all over again. Well, I don't know about starfish, but you've got to see Simon and the judges again.
I know.
Exciting though.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Absolutely.
It's nerve-wracking but exciting. Obviously, it's the reveal, so you know, if I get through to the next round. So.
Yeah, definitely. And one final question: do you feel you've got what it takes to win Britain's Got Talent?
Absolutely. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in it. You know, it's about talent, and it's Britain, and I'm British, and I'm from Birmingham. Thank you. So yeah, absolutely. I want to go all the way.
Oh, lovely stuff. Well, good luck. Thank you very much for talking to me, and I'll see you very soon.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you.
Stay tuned for more Britain's Got Talent info from me, Ophelia Dennis, for Unreality TV.